Sorry, little one.
覚悟してろよ。行くぜ。
Welcome to World Record Cool's Reviews. I'm your host, World Record Cool, and today we are reviewing McFarlane's Killer Croc. Now, this is a mega figure, so it is going to warrant the $40 price range. I think it barely meets there. I think if this thing was like $30 or you get it on sale, 20% off, I think you're really in for a good steal. But nonetheless, it's a good figure. You can see he's fairly tall. Here is he next to a Marvel Legend figure with a G.I. Joe classified head on it. So you can see he's a big boy. He's a big boy. He looks really good. And let's get him next to one more McFarlane figure just so you can get a size reference down. Here he is next to a nice sized, I forget what this was called, the Apocalypse Armor Batman. And that's crazy. This was a standard price figure. I don't know about that. Now I look at that, because this was a standard price figure here. I mean, I think McFarlane was kind of losing his mind when he was giving us figures that big with wings for a normal price, but I love him for it. So there we go. As far as Killer Croc goes, he has pretty good articulation. He's got the knee articulation. He's got toe articulation, which is pretty nice, although it is a bit loose. So keep that in mind. He also has very little waist articulation. So you're not getting him moving down much, but he does move back a bit. His head can rotate like this. It does not go in or out much, so you can forget about that. But his shoulders do move impressively, okay? Now, the only thing I'm not really excited about is that my left arm here, this is a little loose, okay? So you don't have to use much pressure to get this thing moving. So that's disappointing, especially if you want to have some poses. I don't want it falling out. It has not fallen from a pose yet, but it is a worry. See, like if you just barely touch this thing at certain angles. As far as the claws and the paint apps, it's nice. I mean, look at the sculpt work on his figure. See, now this one's loose. That's weird. That's not good. I'm gonna have to see if I can tighten these up a bit, because I don't like that. I haven't even had this thing long enough for them to be this loose. Because look, that's pretty dang loose. Come on, Todd. Let's do better. Okay. But I will be getting the Bane figure, and probably the Necro dude from Blackest Night. It's been a while since I read that, so I can't remember his full name. But the back articulation here looks amazing, like the rope belt. And again, if I had to give him out of 10, I'd give him an 8. I would give him a perfect 10 if he wasn't so loose and he had a little bit better paint apps on the chest. That's the only thing that I ding him for is, well, I guess the articulation in the stomach as well. So he gets an 8. This is my previous Killer Croc, and this thing had terrible articulation. That's as far as you're going to get the shoulders to move up, because they just come in contact up here. It's terrible. As far as the leg goes, the leg has much better articulation, but he's extremely heavy, and his feet do not allow him to stand up. As you can see, there's a slight curve on these, and he just will not stand up. It's one of those old figures, so it is what it is. And look at the size of those holes in between. You can see Killer Croc's head right there, right? So, yeah, this is not my favorite figure anymore. This is my new Killer Croc for my shelf. But in anywho, thanks for watching. Until next time, peace and croc greased.